back to the IC2 tutorial series. I've set up some of the basic machines over here. I did forget, I told you I'd show you the water mill in action, and I had forgotten. So this is how slow it outputs. You can also take a universal cell of water or a bucket of water. Maybe it's got to be... Oh, yep, it took it. It's got to go down here, I guess. But you can see it working, and that makes it work even faster. Now, to the machines, you have your basic macerator. This is what you'll use to crush your ores with. Now, most everything in IC2 works off of these cells. So, if you want water or lava picked up rather than using a bucket, you can just go over to water and pick it up with a cell, and you get a universal fluid cell of water. And then you can use that to interact with your machines like that, and that puts the water inside. Now, this will double your ores, give you crushed iron, which can be smelted straight into an iron ingot, or you can bring it over here to the ore washing plant, put it in here. It'll use the water and power to wash the ore, and then you will get byproducts off of it. And that'll take a little bit to run, so we'll let that run. Also in the macerator, you can put in wheat, seeds, and carrots, I think potatoes as well, and that will give you this bioshaft. Now, bioshaft can be used a couple ways. One, if you need dirt, you can use it to make dirt, or you can put it into a fermenter. Oh, wait a minute, forgot. We got to use this first. You can put it into here, which needs to be put onto fuel enriching. And we need to go get some more water real quick. And this will make the biomass from IC2, which can then either be used in another generator that I didn't show you because I hadn't gotten to this point yet, or can be further refined in here into biogas. Alright, so there's our biomass. Now we need to get that out, so we're going to hit drain from, switch it to the other tank, and alright. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Fill from tank. There we go. While that's doing its thing, you'll see now we have purified crushed ore, which again can be smelted right into iron if you want to end there. That gave us 2 tiny piles of iron and a stone dust. So if you get 9 of these, you can put them together to make an iron dust, which again smelts into an iron. Now, another thing you can do is you can put this into a thermal centrifuge. Now, this will have to heat up. Every different thing that goes in here has a different heat. This is a 128 EU a tick machine. It actually takes 48 EU a tick to run it. That's why I have a CESU back here to power it. Also, if you want to hold the heat, it will take energy nonstop to keep the heat up, because once this runs, this heat will empty back out. But you can give it a redstone signal, and that'll make it so it will hold that heat. And like I said, this thing is very slow to heat up, so if you have the power, it's good to do this. It's also good if you don't have the power to run stacks of things, so it can use the heat that's already built up in it rather than having to redo the heat each time. Alright, so now it's running through its recipe. That'll take a little bit to get done. Okay, here's our biomass. Now we're going to stick that in here, and that comes into this area. And then I put a solid heat generator back here on the back, which I'll feed coal into, and you'll see the process right here. It's converting the biomass into biogas. That biogas will then come over here and fill this fluid cell back up. So there's 200, and it only used 10 millibuckets of what was over here to make 200 millibuckets. So you get a lot more. And then that can be used in the semi-fluid generator here to create power. Now, let's see. Alright, this is done. And now we have iron dust and a tiny gold dust. So if you fully process your iron, you will end up with a little extra iron and a little extra gold by using all three machines. Now, the next machine here is an extractor. This is your better way of getting rubber. You can put the sticky resin itself in there, or you can put rubber tree saplings in there for one rubber, or you can put the logs in there. You can also use this to get clay out of clay blocks if you don't want to break them. You can use it to get snowballs out of snow, nether bricks out of nether brick, sulfur out of gunpowder. This is how you will make your advanced RE batteries, which is how you make a CESU. So there you go. There's your rubber. Now the next machine is a compressor. One of the main things it does is it makes these coal balls into these compressed coal balls. And then those will make this coal chunk. And throw that in there and show you that it'll make that compressed one, and then I'll show you what it does. Now, you also have a regular solid canning machine. This is not really a necessary machine because its only recipe is for making these filled tin cans and for your fuel rods. But that same thing can be done in this canning machine because this is a fluid and solid canning. All you have to do is change it to the default, which is canning, and then you can use it for regular canning of whatever. But there is one if you want to use it. There's also a bottling plant, which you can use to change things from one mod over to another. Since I am in survival, I probably ought to put a couple torches around here just to be safe. Alright, you can see now we're still going through that first one. We've already got a full cell and the tank is almost full. Now, what I like to do is make kind of a infinite run here where you use the semi-fluid generator. There is a let's see if I can find it here. Fluid heat generator right here. Put one of these on the back of here instead of the solid one, and then you can output with these fluid ejector upgrades in here, and they go here, and then it'll take this, put it into there, which will then create the heat to make more. So the only thing you'll have to do is take it from there into there. Now you can use pipes from any other mod that you have that has pipes. So if you want to actually pipe things in here, you can do that as well. You don't have to use the cells. Hi buddy, how are you? You're gonna have to just wait a second here and let me get my sword out here. I forgot to put a door on my little base I made here. Alright. Now, also, there is plant balls, which can be made with wheat and other things. Oh, I guess it's just wheat in this. And those can also be macerated if you're going to be doing a lot of them and you have a mod with an auto crafting table. You can auto craft the plant balls and then you can feed them in here a lot quicker. You can also upgrade your machines with overclockers that'll make them run faster, but they will also take more power. You increase your processing time to 49%, or decrease your processing time to 49%, but you increase power usage to 256. So you got to have a lot of power coming in, but as you've seen, we have a lot of power generating power generators, so that's not really an issue. If you do it correctly, you can make a lot of power with IC2. You also have, this guy's gonna be a butthead. Come here. Yeah. Y'all can just hold on a second. I'm gonna run up here and go to sleep. Once you get into reactors, you'll be making all kinds of power, and you'll be able to run all kinds of overclockers in your machines. I've been trying to build that building out there to give me somewhere to show these things off to you, but I don't like doing a lot of stuff in creative, so I'm actually playing here in this world. Everything that's inside of this little building I'm building is things that I have brought in just for these tutorials. But I don't like doing too much in creative, so I'm actually trying to build the building, because after these tutorials get done, I will continue to play here. Alright, so now that we've gotten all that done, here's your compressed coal ball. Like I said, you use those with obsidian to make this coal chunk. You can also... Oh, I guess that's what Greg Tech. I play a lot of Greg Tech. So you can use iron and bricks as well, but for here, it's just obsidian, and it makes you diamonds. So for all of you that bypass coal because it's just kind of useless, there's a reason to actually pick it up. Now, one last thing I want to show you today, and I'm going to get blown up. I don't know where in the world he came from. That's going to make a mess. Hope you guys enjoy my different style of doing tutorials. This is why I don't like doing things in creative. I actually have to watch out for things like that. And I get talking and then I forget to watch out for things like that. And he blew up my machines. What a nice guy he was. Alright, well, this here is an electric heat generator. And it'll generate heat from electricity. But you need these coils in here to make it actually work. You'll see now it says 100 heat unit max. So now that will be outputting heat. Now let me go into creative real quick. And get another one of those machines. I'll search, it's easier. There we go. Now, this is a blast furnace. What this does is it uses heat to turn iron into steel, basically. It's called reinforced iron, refined iron. That's what it's called. Again, I play with Greg Tech a lot, so it's steel. Now, the other thing that you need... Alright. How am I missing it here? Alright, we'll search. Is air cells. You need 6 per iron. Again, this heats up just like the thermal centrifuge. And I do believe you can use the switch with these as well. I've never actually tried it. Let's grab one and give it a shot here. And you'll see it's going through its process right now. This is very, very slow. But it uses up the compressed air and the iron, and you will get your reinforced iron along with something called slag. Now, let me get back out of creative. Slag can then be used in your thermal centrifuge to get coal dust and gold. So you will not only be getting refined iron out of here, but you'll be getting coal, which you can use to make diamonds again, or you can use to make power, and you'll be getting gold, which you got to have gold for all kinds of things. If nothing else, build yourself a fancy golden throne or something out of blocks. But that is basically what I have for you today. There are some more advanced machines like the replicator, the scanner, recycler, things that you'll use later on in the game. But this is basically what you'll use early on. So, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Again, as usual, if you have any questions, let me know. And if there's any specific block, machine, or generator you would like more information on, or for me to do its own video for, let me know. I will probably do the nuclear reactor next to show you how they work. And then we have the tools for IC2. Have a great day.